Guys, welcome back to World Illuminator 11, and if you are new to the channel, a really warm welcome to you. Really glad to have you here. So earlier I did a video that was for the weekly series, some beautiful messages that were coming through in there. You're being reminded that you are golden. Do check that out if you haven't seen it. And these are energies for you to embody as you keep walking your path. And for this video, we're bringing in 5 decks that I was guided to, and we are looking at messages coming through in relation to this beautiful love that you share with your twin. And earlier, I put a community post with sharing pictures that were sent by our soul sister that she took yesterday of the amazing sky that she had, and and the beautiful double rainbow that came out as well. A reminder that your journey is protected. So if you haven't checked that out, do check it out. So what we're going to do now, we're going to see what messages are coming through, what the angels are wanting you to know today. We're starting with the soul connections when two hearts meet. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through when it comes to this love? What messages are coming through for everyone today when it comes to this love? Any other messages from this deck when it comes to this love? Wow. Okay. Right. And then I'll pick that one up in a second. So love for all seasons. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through when it comes to this love? Okay. And then we're also bringing in the Lover's Oracle. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through when it comes to this love? What messages are coming through as well from this deck when it comes to this love? What does everyone need to know? What does everyone need to know today when it comes to this love? Anything else coming through from this deck? Okay, and that one as well. Okay, and then we'll get this one here. Right. Okay, and then we're also going to bring in this is messages through music, intuitive oracle. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through when it comes to this love? What does everyone need to know today? Okay, and we'll also finish off with some messages from your divine masculine. These are messages from their soul. So thank you, angels. What is the divine masculine wanting to say from their soul to the divine feminine today? What are they wanting to say? So this is like from their higher self, from their soul. What other messages are coming through? Thank you, angels, from the divine masculine, from their soul. Okay, so let's see the cards that we've got here. So the first card that we've got when it comes to this love is spiritual, which is a powerful card to come through. And it says your spiritual journey is beginning. So I feel that you're being reminded that your twin flame journey is a spiritual path. It's a spiritual journey. It's a journey that is there to open you up to come back to your true self, to come back to unconditional love, to help you to release all the things that you've held on to all your life, even from past lives, that have kept you away from the truth of who you really are. Connecting to the light of your soul, walking your path with the creator. It is a spiritual journey. So I feel this is what you're being reminded here. When you find out about your twin flame journey, it's like you are starting your spiritual journey. So, in everything that you do, when you are so focused on things happening, for example, in the 3D, always come back to remember that this journey is actually there to bring you on the path to your true self, to bring you on the path to what you are truly here to do. And it's a spiritual journey to help you to open up to unconditional love, to the power of who you truly are, to work towards your mission. So it's really about your spiritual path. It's about the growth of your soul. You coming here on earth to be in this body is for you to be able to do what your soul is here to experience and do. And the body that you're in helps you to be able to do that. So it's like your spiritual journey, the journey of your soul, because your soul is eternal. So that's just a reminder of what your twin flame journey is. And then the next message that we've got, so we'll continue with messages from this deck. So we've got beautiful cards. We've got here respect. And it says respect your relationships. So I feel that you're being reminded here. And this is not just about, your twin flame journey. This is also relationships with other people. As you're growing on your path, on your spiritual path, you learn to have that respect for other people, to respect relationships that you're in, whether it's with, your friends, your colleagues. It's also about respecting yourself and respecting your boundaries. when it comes to that. So respect your relationships. Respecting that relationship as well with yourself is also what's coming through. Being there to have that self-respect, to look after yourself. So, and and it's also respecting that beautiful bond that you have with your twin. And then the next cards that we have, these really relate to your journey with your divine masculine. So we've got surprise. And it says, you may be about to be surprised. So this is a beautiful card to come out. You may be about to be surprised, your twin contacting you, moving forward towards you, or you may get a surprise in the 5D, like a beautiful sign that is in relation to your journey. It's about not limiting your journey to only the physical, to see that there are other ways that you can be surprised in the 5D and be and and in the higher realms when it comes to this love. So but I feel that this is about a gift. This is about something actually happening in the 3D that will surprise you when it comes to this love. So it could be communication, a reunion coming in, surprise, them coming to you when you least expect it. And that's what happens as well on this journey. It's when you least expect it, when you're continuously thinking about it. When are they coming? When is the reunion going to happen? Then you won't get a surprise. So it comes in when you least expect it, when you're getting on with your life, when you're doing things, enjoying your life. That's when the surprise comes in, and it becomes a surprise because you're not kind of like waiting for something to happen. So you may be about to be surprised. So I feel this is also a message for you to just live your life and trust that it will come in at the right time for you. We also have here union. So beautiful. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So again, the message of when you least expect it. So it could be the surprise of that union coming in when you least expect it. So I really feel that's the message. There's a lot of like, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it from where I am, like reflections happening as well with these cards, which is really beautiful. So it's like there's that connection. I don't know if you can see it. So I'm probably doing this and you're thinking, what's she talking about? But it's like there's a connection between the cards, like an attraction, like being drawn to each other. So I really feel this is to do with the journey as well. So there is something coming in, that union coming in when you least expect it. So you may be about to be surprised is what I'm really getting here. That coming together happening, a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. The last card that came out is marriage. So it may be that surprise that comes in, that brings in that union, and that leads to that marriage. That is that commitment with your twin as well. And it says a marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. So this is really beautiful. So I feel you're being shown here that there are great things that are coming in, the things that you're desiring. So in the meantime, live your life, and be in the place where when it does come in, it is a surprise, because you're not like sort of waiting for it and, wondering when it's going to happen. You are just more in flow and living your life. And then it comes in and it's like this beautiful, unexpected surprise that is a miraculous event, as it said in that card. So really beautiful. But you're being shown that that is coming in, which is really beautiful. And then the cards that came out from the Lovers Oracle. So the first one is this beautiful one here. And it says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So how powerful. That's the message that was coming through. Focus on your life. Give to yourself. Spend time doing the things that you love. Your divine masculine is working on themselves right now. The time for that coming together will come. But right now, whilst they are doing what they're doing in their life, finding their way, it's important to take a step back and spend time alone, focusing on you, focusing on your life, instead of placing your focus on them. That's the big message that's coming through. Don't place your focus on them. Place it on you and your life. It's the time to give to yourself. Give everything to yourself. The love that you are desiring and all the things that you are, wanting, give those things to yourself. And at the right time, that love will come in for you. So really powerful. And the more you give to yourself, the more you're feeling good in yourself, the more that opens the doors as well for the things that are meant for you to come in. The next card that has come out is, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. do what feels right. So maybe you are thinking about something or wanting to do something, and then maybe the fears start coming in, or you start questioning certain things for yourself. You're being shown here, whatever it is, you know what that means for you. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So it's about quietening the mind that comes in with all the stories and the logic and all these things come into your heart. You'll be able to get the answer. Do what feels right. And it's not about thinking things through. Even when it comes to this journey, that was the other message that came through in the post that I did. It's about coming away from thinking this is going to happen, this won't happen, this is going to happen. Come out of your mind, because the mind is the one that thinks, but the heart feels. So you're being asked to come into your heart. Even when it comes to this love, don't be in the mind. If you try and be logical about this journey or think about it in your mind, you can go crazy, because it's not something that you explain with the mind. That's why a lot of other people would never understand this journey, because it can't be explained by the mind. You have to actually be in that journey to feel it from your heart. So that's the message coming through. Rather than be in your mind, drop into your heart, because deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And then the last one is trust. And it's a beautiful card as well. And it says, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So it's a beautiful reminder to be in a place of acceptance. Accept what is when it comes to your journey with your divine masculine. What it is right now, accept it. Like I said as well, that you have no control over this journey, but you have the power over yourself. So focus on what you have power over, which is you and your life, and healing you and moving forward in your own life. So, but the more you are accepting things for what they are, the more transformation can occur to help things to move forward. And it also says, once you accept the current situation, it will transform automatically. So really beautiful messages. And then the cards that have come out from the Lovers Oracle, so the love for all seasons. So we've got solitude. So again, that taking time for yourselves, it's an important part of this journey. It's the time for healing. It's that separation time. In the physical, it's the time for both, for your divine masculine to find their way. It's a time for you to keep growing and healing and moving forward on your own path. A little time out for yourself is required. So that's why that separation is happening. You may think, oh, I'm ready for this union, but there's still things that you are needing to do during this time of solitude for yourself. And and that's what the message is. A little time out for yourself is required for you to move forward as well on your path in all areas of your life. And then the last one is fertility. And this is a beautiful card. Time for new ideas and new beginnings. So, you're being shown here that these may be new ideas and things that you're working on. It's about focusing on those things. But I also feel it's a time for new beginnings. That's things coming in, the life that you're desiring, that surprise coming in, that union, that life together, the marriage, the commitment. These things are growing. Like right now, during this time that you are apart from each other physically, this is where the growth is happening. It's like the growth of both of you, like those plants. They don't just grow. You put a seed in, it takes time to grow. So you're both growing right now. It's like the time of fertility. It's actually preparing you both to be who you're truly meant to be, to have that life together, because you have to learn the lessons. You have to go through certain things, that you are both going through right now. It's all part of your soul's journey. So that's the message that's coming through. It's all part of your spiritual journey to help you to learn what you need to learn, to experience what you need to experience, to evolve and move forward. So, it's a time of fertility, a time of growth, and, and that's going to bring in new beginnings. So I feel that's the new beginnings of the two of you coming together. Okay, and then the cards that have come out as well from the angels, and this is from the, Messages Through Music Intuitive Oracle. Your twin flame never forgets you. Your twin flame will never forget you. They are letting you know through music that you matter, and they do care, and they will prove this to you soon. So that message about that surprise, they will prove to you that they care. You will be seeing, they're letting you know through music. So you'll be getting messages through music, for them showing you that they care. And at the perfect time, they will show you in person. They are just still growing. You know, this time is that time of fertility to help them to get to a place where they are able and ready to come forward and show it to you in person. So, or over the phone, whatever, you know, so they never forget you, is the message that's coming through. The next one is, it's more than just a physical connection, and that's the same message that I was sharing as well in the other in the community post. The attraction is physical, spiritual, and emotional. It is intense, raw, and powerful. It's a primal need for each other on all levels. This is the power of twin flame love, and you both feel it always. So, you know, you're being shown that there is this primal need that happens with twin flames. And so many times, you know, because we can focus so much on what's going on with the 3D divine masculine or in the 3D world, you kind of forget the fact that, you know, there is that bond between the two of you that is physical, spiritual, and emotional. You know, the things that they do on the 3D, they are things to disregard because, you know, they have to go through what they need to go through, even difficult as it may be for the mind to understand, you know, what they are doing. But you have to kind of step away from that. You have to focus on the spiritual side because you are like the spiritual twin, the one who leads the journey. And, you know, everything happens through you as you continue to move forward on your path. So it's about knowing that the more you're moving forward, even if you may not be seeing anything else going on with them, you know, they will catch up in their own way at their own time. And you also can't expect them to go through awakening the way that you do. It happens in their own way. So that's a message coming through. But that's the power of the twin flame love. And you both feel it always. So there is always that primal need for each other. You know, whether they're showing it to you right now or, you know, they will realize it in their 3D self, but it's always there. That's the big message that's coming through. It's that primal need for each other on all levels. And, you know, it's the power of this love. So trust in the power of the love. You know, it will help them to get there in their physical world as well at the perfect time. Ask for help. There is power in prayer and you are never alone. Heaven will bring in divine assistance when asked. So this is a reminder from the angels to ask for help. You know, if you're worrying, if you're in fear, things going on, whatever it may be about anything, ask for help. Your twin flame is silently asking for help with their situation and praying that you can reconcile and talk again soon. So, you know, where they are, your twin, obviously take what resonates and leave what doesn't. These messages will be for some and not for others. If it is not for you, then let it go. But, you know, what I'm getting with the messages coming through here is that your twin is asking for help. You know, they're asking for help because they want their situation to change. You know, they don't want the life that they're living anymore. They want to be with you, their divine feminine. So they are asking for help with their situation because they know that they need to change their situation to be able to be with you. So they're asking for help with their situation and praying that you can reconcile and talk again soon. So I really feel that's about them wanting to bring in that surprise of communication of the two of you coming together so that you can be able to talk. Buzzer going off there. That's about coming forward to you to let you know how they feel. And the last message is have faith in your journey and the power of your love. So again, the message of having faith in the power of the love. With God, all things are possible. Replace doubt with faith and trust that everything is working out perfectly with hidden blessings that you can't yet see. So you're being asked to know that with God, all things are possible. You know, you may not be able to see the blessings yet, but everything is moving forward as it is meant to. And it's all working out perfectly with hidden blessings that you can't yet see. Blessings that are going to come through for you. And you will actually then be able to see them at the perfect time. Right now is the growth, the fertility that is happening to help you two to come together. Okay, and then the cards that have come out from your divine masculine. So first one, they are saying to you, our time apart is necessary for our future together. And this is coming through from their soul. So, you know, this time that you are apart, it's necessary for the future together. It's the time of growth for both of you. and it's the time to help them to learn what they need to learn where they are, so that they can then be ready to be with you. My heart hurts when I'm without you and skips a beat when I'm with you. With you and without you, since I met you, I now know that I am really alive. So they're saying to you, when they are with you, or even when they're not without you, even if they don't show you this, they now know that they're really alive. You've changed something in them. That's the message coming through, and that's from their soul. They're also saying to you, my heart beats for your heart. Listen to the beat. So beautiful message. You're always connected in your heart. So listen to that beat. And then they're also saying to you, you always turn me on. So, you turn them on. They think about you. They have this, something just happens within them. You always turn them on because you are everything and beautiful to them in all ways. So you always turn me on. And this is not just physically as well. You turn them on, spiritually, mentally, everything. But, physically as well. They think about you and, they just feel aroused that you turn them on. And to finish off, which is really beautiful, to support is what the message that came through on the community page, Rainbow, our journey is protected. And that's a message as well from your divine masculine, which is really powerful because it really supports that message that came through earlier. So they're saying to you, our journey is protected. They are protected. You're protected. You're all both being guided towards this life together. So the rainbow, you may see it or you've already seen it on the community page today. Our journey is protected, your divine masculine is saying. So really beautiful messages. I hope you have a great day, guys. And I'm sending you so much love, peace, positivity, and light.